She never slept there, according to her mother, but she hung out in that room during the day. Crime scene techs found one of Maddie's white Crocs in her mother's bedroom. That means she did not wear her white Crocs when she left the house that morning, as Sterns had claimed.
Anything else that we haven't asked that you feel is important? Maybe that might help us out?
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble recollecting everything.
I'm going to step away for a second.
Anything that you remember maybe she might have told you?
She didn't mention anything in particular. I made a joke about her Crocs. She wears Crocs and socks. So we were joking about that.
Crime scene techs said they found the mate to that white Croc found in the bedroom in the dumpster.
Wow, that's pretty damn important. So the second Croc was found in the dumpster with her laptop and her backpack. So, and I apologize, I was wrong about the roommate. It's actually, she heard the noises coming from the room at 02:30. So that may have been the time that Madeline lost her life to this savage, you know, and all these other movements. You know, when did he carry her to the car? When did he do it under the cover of darkness? That's some of the questions we don't have answered, and I don't know if the paperwork that we're reading right now will definitely answer any of this for us. Debbie Brigham from the chat. MCC, she may have told her grandma, but I'm a survivor and I did not tell anyone from the time it started at 4 years old until 30 because it was hung over me. All right, Debbie, I know you were talking to someone else in the chat in regards to who Madeline may have told about this. But a question I also have is I'm not buying even that Jennifer Soto saw her on Sunday. She claims that around 11, there was that little, she's texting Stephan within her house about putting her daughter to bed. Was she alive at that point?
You know, Billy, that's an interesting thing. I never really gave that much thought. I always just thought, as I went over all the information from the Freedom of Information release, that around 2:00 in the morning, that's when maybe Madeline was killed by Stephan. You're right. It could be that many times she adopted Stephan's version of things when she said, "We dropped her off at school at 8:00 in the morning. We did this. We did that." So it could be in a weird way that, you know, she adopted maybe his version of events. Maybe they were, you know, she actually didn't see him. They were making noise, whatever, but she didn't see Jennifer. And she says, "Would you just please make her go to bed?" And he says, "Yes, honey." You know, you don't know what condition Madeline was in at that moment. You don't know. She may have already been perished. And maybe 2:00 in the morning, he may have suddenly gotten the idea that I got to do laundry. I got to start cleaning. He might have been cleaning up the room really fast, trying to get any sort of forensic evidence out of there. So you're right. It's possible that looking at it, that Madeline may have passed away before 2:00 in the morning, maybe even before midnight.
Yeah, I agree. Alan G from the chat. This is a question in regards to Jennifer Soto. Why not go to the room? Obviously, you know, because she's messed up. She's got her own drug issues, her own sleeping issues, her own mental health issues. And Alan, that would seem like a very good question. However, look at all the other things that Jennifer Soto does. So how can we ask a question that makes so much sense, like you just asked, when she does so many things that do not make sense in regards to her daughter, allowing her 37-year-old dirtbag boyfriend sleep in the same bed as her, right?
That's right.
Sassy Frass, DAJS, if SS was your boyfriend, did you sleep with him? JS, no, I had no interest, probably my meds. Who slept with SS, then JS? MS slept with, yeah, I mean, you know, Sassy Frass, thank you for using the initials because YouTube doesn't like when you spell it out. And yeah, I didn't want to spell out that part of it for many reasons. MCC, if there were laws concerning SA like they are concerning murder, custodians of children might start paying attention. If you were with someone who killed someone else, you can be charged the same. MCC, there are apps, but we don't know what they know. We don't know right now. And like I've pretty much in the last few months, even right around when this occurred, I used the O word. I said omission. She should be charged because of omission. And I said that right from the beginning. And omission is just a failure to act when you have a legal obligation to act. And she had a legal obligation to protect her child, and she didn't. So there is one part of the law that the district attorney says and the police say, oh, she didn't break any laws. Oh, she certainly did. And if they want to go with that narrative, that's fine, because the Kissimmee Police and the Orange County Sheriff's Office, they're aces in my book. And this could be just a strategic way to prosecute from the district attorney's perspective. And believe me, they're doing the right thing. They're going to bring forth a great case. So I'm not going to criticize them now when we don't know what their strategy is. Mike.
Yeah, Billy, they got so much information on Jennifer, and going over all that Freedom of Information law information, just reading it and digesting it and rationalizing and thinking about it. Her own testimony, her own interview questions, sink her, because she's in this weird relationship with Stephan Sterns and her daughter, and she's used to it. That's their normal little bubble. The way they do things really might be sick and demented, but in their view, that's the way they do things. That's their normal. And you can see when she's being interviewed, she's kind of rationalizing it because she knows he's looking at the detectives, and she knows that, what's going on isn't approved of by people. So she has to try to make, sense of it.